So I have just copied all these rainbow types and like uh, with these two heading text also now. So what we have to do next is save this file, went to CSS, save this file, went to CSS now, and for 6 section commenting here, ends here, copy this div, first one, 6 section, dot, and after this I'm gonna deploy the or like add the CSS properties to 6 section, background color like cyan. Basically we are going to create this section and I'm gonna add this section to this website basically, and this is the sample website. So what we have next to do is we have just adding the CSS properties in 6 section, and now we just added the basic background color, and after that I'm going to add the height 350 pixel, margin top 3%, margin left 12%. After this I'm going to add the CSS properties to the other CSS classes like divs. I'm going to add the other CSS properties to these divs, and width is 20% or 205, float left, background color cyan, height 350 pixel. After that I'm gonna add the margin top like 3%, and also margin left 12%. I'm just removing these two CSS properties from to the into the 6 section, and after this copy this div. We have two headings inside div. First one is heading 4, then heading 2. I'm going to also add the CSS properties for these two headings. Margin top, first of all, I'm going to add the margin top like 10%, text align, center, paste it right here, heading 2, and heading 2, text align, center, margin top 3%, paste it right here, input, margin left like 5%, and height is gonna be like 30 pixel, width 90%, and after this I'm going to add the margin top 5%, background color cyan, text align, center, and border 1 pixel, solid black, and went to our just go to into a browser for check out the result now. What we have basically reload the page bottom, so you can see this is all the other divs. I think so margin top is, and there might be an height issue. I did not give the height to proper height like into 6 section, and this think I have to change into the 500 pixel for testing purpose. Reload the page. So you can see this, guys. It exactly look like this, but the background color is not cyan, and I'm going to change this color. The background color is hash d. Save the file, reload the page. So you can see this. It look like exactly like this, and I'm giving the margin top also now. Margin top like 5% to this 6 section div. Reload the page. You can see this. Okay, now I'm going to add the other CSS properties to remaining divs and index.html, like dot, paste it right here. Second one, what we have, second one, width 20%, sorry, for left, background color blue, and height is gonna be the like 350 pixel. Margin top 3% and margin 3%. Copy this, heading 4, because we have heading 4 first now. Heading 4 margin top is going to be like 10%. Text align center. Heading 2, after we have heading 2 now, text align center, margin top 3%. Input type we have like, I think so, the same properties of this first one div. I'm gonna paste it into the second div. Second one div, second is just like this. Second, I think so, the spelling mistake. Like this string is not will be good, and the color is like we have blue. Save the file and go to into a browser to check the result. So you can see this. It look like this. After this, I'm gonna design this last div. The remaining div is called like third one. The third one, sorry, not the selector. Okay, and third one we have width is gonna be the like 20%. Float left, background color cyan, and height is gonna be the like 350 pixels, same height. Margin top 3%, margin left 3%, and now heading 4, margin top 10%, text align center, heading 2, text align center, margin top 3%. Copy this, paste it right here. Input type we have input type, and I'm gonna copy this, all these CSS properties and paste it into the third one, input type. So paste it right here and check out the result now into a browser, so you can see this. So what we have to this, it's not a blue color, it's cyan. Change it into a cyan now, so you can see this, guys. We have same section as like we have sample website, and now what we are doing basically. So after this, we are going to create this thing. or just like I'm gonna create this form, last one. You can create this thing. It's very easy now. It's not a difficult thing for it, because it's same. We have same just like 4 images. We have text. We have just only read more anchor. So I'm gonna create this section like for contact form, for just skipping the one section, because it's very easy. You can say this all the previous thing. It look like this. Like first of all we have images. I'm talking about this section now. First image is heading, and this is also gonna be the text like paragraph text, and this is gonna be the anchor one. So you can create this this section. I'm gonna bet the previous section look like is exactly like this one. So what we have now, first of all I'm going to create this section now, the contact form section. So for contact form, like I'm gonna say again, for commenting purpose, 7 section. Sorry. Ends here, 7 section. I'm gonna create the div like 7 section, 7th section. Close it. Sorry. Close the div, and heading to like contact. What we have, contact us, and span color like style color cyan, margin left 1%, and then back to our heading styling, text align center, margin top 5%, okay. I'm gonna create this a form tag, form, and inside of form I'm passing heading 2. First of all let's check out what we have inside this form section. We have a send message text, like I'm gonna add this like into a paragraph or something like heading. We have 1 2 3 4, and this is like text area. This is not input type. So this is like text area, and we have 3 input types and 2 form section. So now heading 3, send a message, and input type it's gonna be like text, placeholder, your email. After this we have another and I'm gonna be add the INPT1 like class for differentiating the CSS properties. Placeholder now again for second like subject, and also add the INPT2 for differentiating the CSS properties between these 2 input types. After this I'm gonna add the text area, and I have just off the caps lock text area because it's case sensitive. Text area now, message, we have message inside this text area, so you can see this, the message, and I think I missed one input type. It's exactly right here, input